My generation has always been surrounded by poverty. The majority of students at my school qualify for free or reduced cost lunches. Sadly, most people struggling financially are children and their moms. In the 7 counties served by MUST Ministries, almost half of the students suffer from food instability. To help fight this frightening epidemic, MUST is reaching out and spreading out, embedding pantries in public schools to reach families in their neighborhoods. MUST receives gifts of food, toiletries, clothing, housewares, and furniture at the MUST Donation Center. Volunteers and staff then sort and organize all of these items to be delivered to various MUST locations. Food pantries make food accessible and personal through the compassionate service of volunteers, students, and community partners and the MUST team.
So one story that really impacted me when I knew that we needed to partner with MUST Ministries for Food Pantry and to provide for our students was one morning one of our students came in with tears in his eyes and came up to me, and I asked what was wrong, and that student said they were hungry, and I asked whether they had dinner or breakfast, and he quickly looked at me and said, "I didn't get to eat last night. It was not my turn. It was my sister's turn." So, of course, that was something that made me realize that we had to put a food pantry in place at Green Acres.
MUST is making a difference. Dozens of schools in Cobb County, Marietta City, and Cherokee County already have a MUST neighborhood pantry, and many more are planned. Because thousands of children in our area are desperately hungry, providing food is vitally important.
We never had much meat because meat costs a lot of money, but MUST gives us chicken and other protein at my school food pantry.
One day, my mama was really sad because we didn't have any food. Then she remembered that day was grocery pickup day at my school food pantry, and we were so happy we didn't have to miss dinner.
So as superintendent, when I think about the impact that MUST Ministries has had in our community, there really are 2 things. First is the idea of students having the opportunity to be successful. Like in education and in my heart, there's a very simple idea, and that is when kids eat well, they can learn well. Whether through food or through toiletries or what have you, backpack supplies, like when we can help those kids, they can be academically successful.
Most people are surprised to learn that toiletries can't be purchased with food stamps.
Sadly, a lot of girls who can't afford feminine hygiene products just stay home from school for a week out of every month. That makes it virtually impossible to keep up and make good grades just because they don't have any money.
But the other thing that's even more important than their learning, I would argue, is just this ability for us as a community to wrap our arms around these children. Not only could they be academically successful, but these kids know they're loved. We're talking about and loving on a family, and that's the beautiful thing about these MUST neighborhood pantries that we have, is that we can bring the entire family in, wrap our arms around them, and they know our school, MUST Ministries, and this entire community loves them.
I want to talk about MUST Neighborhood Pantry, how it's been such a blessing to me and my family. The people are so nice, they're friendly, and they help you as much as you need to be helped. When I do get back on my feet, I want to be a blessing to another family, to some other families, because that's the right thing to do.